Ghanaian Bishop Isaac Owusu Bempah, founder and leader of the Glorious Word Power Ministries International, has labeled two of Nigeria's celebrated pastors as partners in winning souls for the devil. In the words of the controversial Owusu Bempah, the founding president of Believers LoveWorld Incorporated, also known as Christ Embassy, Dr. Christian Oyakhilome, popularly known as Pastor Chris, and General Overseer of the Synagogue Church of All Nations, SCOAN, Prophet Temitope Balogun, aka TB, Joshua, are not true men of God, but leaders of occults, winning souls for the devil. This claim, according to Owusu Bempah, is based on God's revelation to him in a vision as well as his own analysis of the scripture, works and conduct of the two popular heads of two religious organizations in Africa. Owusu Bempah said he once heard Pastor Chris saying he saw nothing wrong with homosexuality and lesbianism, and wondered which true man of God would lead his flock with such beliefs. No doubt he, Pastor Chris, is a friend and partner of TB Joshua, Owusu Bempah noted last week, claiming both men are dubious men of God who have a pact with the devil. For Owusu Bempah, Nigerians have allegedly realized the dubious character of the Nigerian televangelist faith healer and founding president of Christ Embassy and his partnership with TB Joshua, and have consequently chased him out of the country to South Africa, where he presently resides. On TB Joshua, Owusu Bempah claimed he once saw him with his feet on the floor preaching, an incident he said revealed to him that TB Joshua was not from God. When you see anyone claiming to worship God who worships with his feet on the ground, he's an occultist. And TB Joshua is an occultist. Ask yourself how TB Joshua, who claims God called him, worships with his feet on the ground. Let me tell you, if you go to any church and you see the leader worshipping with his feet on the ground, it's a sign of demonism, it's occultic. People like that follow spirits that are not of God. It is occultic. According to him, God later revealed that TB Joshua was an occultist who did not draw his spiritual powers from God. Some time ago, I used to like TB Joshua. I was watching him on television, and the Lord opened my eyes. I saw him with horns on his head, and he had the face of a wolf. His tongue was that of a snake, and he had blood smeared all over his mouth. Immediately, I rushed into my bedroom, and the Lord told me that he wasn't from him, but was working under the authority of bad spirits, the pastor added. That was when I realized TB Joshua was demonic and not of God. The man who has himself been labeled a false prophet by some of his critics, advised Ghanaians not to be misled by signs of wonders and so-called men of God whose powers do not come from God. He also accused TB Joshua in particular of sometimes faking miracles to win the confidence of his flock. He can perform a clean miracle today and contaminate it with a lot of fake ones. Joshua claimed his own junior pastor went to his church to be healed. He was forced to sit in a wheelchair and made to claim before the cameras that he had received his healing even though he hadn't. He returned to the country and within 2 weeks, he passed away, Owusu Bempah stated. He again cautioned Ghanaians not to be in a hurry to attend the services of Prophet TB Joshua since he is the Antichrist. If you are a pastor who worked under him and he gets to know you want to reveal his secrets, he kills you directly, Owusu Bempah alleged. If no one is willing to say this, I will say it, TB Joshua is the Antichrist and an agent of the devil. I know of a pastor who attended his church, and when he should tell you about what he saw, your mouth would drop, he stated.